Hey guys, it's Tim here, and today I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money on your autoresponders like Aweber, GetResponse, and all the others out there by showing you an alternative which is called CleverlyBox. CleverlyBox is an email automation platform that allows you to send emails, to send out automations, etc. But it's way cheaper. Now, in case you're interested, the details are in the link in the description below. It will redirect you to my website where you can find the pricing, available coupons, and all the information that you need. My bonuses that you're going to get if you pick this up through my link. Right now, I do not have the access available through the pricing, etc., but everything will be available on the page. All right, let's dive into this and let me show you how CleverlyBox works. So right now, I'm logged into the dashboard and it's super simple. So first of all, you will have your overview here of all your campaigns. So you can see here, or your list, you can see how many lists you have, how many campaigns you have, how many subscribers you have over the last 4 weeks. You can also change this here. You can see the audience in here. You can see your engagement, your activity, etc. But basically, when you get started, you start here at the left side by adding your sending domains. So they have two things. So they have sending domains and tracking domains. Now, sending domains means that it's going to use your domain to send the emails. Like, for example, my website is timverdouw.com. I'm going to send emails with tim@timverdouw.com. Now, that's what you can configure in here. So in this case, I've set up an alternative domain that I have timswebsites.xyz. So you add a new domain, you fill out the details on your DNS. So you need to change some DNS settings, and then your identity is confirmed so that you can send emails with that domain. Now, another thing that they have as well, which is pretty cool, is tracking domains. So you can also add a tracking domain. And in this case, I've added mail.timswebsites.xyz, which means that it's going to use this URL in your email. So what you see most of the times when you send emails with Aweber, for example, you see an Aweber link in your email. Not in this case. They're going to use your domain, your tracking domain that you add to the dashboard. So that's a pretty cool option. It's not required, but if you get access to CleverlyBox, I highly recommend you to get your own and to create your own tracking domain. Now, from there, you can start creating your list. So here you have a bunch of options, as you can see. So basically, you go to lists in here, and from here, you can start creating a list. So as you can see, I already created a list here with myself as a subscriber on my list, but you basically click on create list. And from here, you can create a new list where you can add people to. So you can send to different email lists your emails. Now, then you also have a rejected list, a suppression list. You got all your contacts. So for example, if you have your contacts in here, you can also say, okay, I'm going to add a new subscriber by clicking new subscriber. And then you can add them to your list with an email address and a first name. But you can also import your contacts as well. So for example, here, when I go to subscribers, I can also say import, and then I can import all of my contacts with a CSV file. So let's say right now you are with Aweber. You can export your list in Aweber, and then you can import it directly inside of CleverlyBox. Now, you can also create segments in here. So right now I do not have a segment, but you can click on add here, and then you can create a name. So I'm going to do test. And then you can say how to combine the conditions. So you can say all, and then you can add conditions in here. So for example, you can say the email is like equal to this, or you could say, for example, the tag is contains, and then it contains that, or you could say last email opened. So if you want to create a segmentation of people that have opened the emails, you can do that in here. Greater than X amount of days, you can do that as well. So you can basically create segments in here. Now, also forms and pages. So here are a lot of options. So you can create sign up forms. Let me quickly show you that option in here. So these are basically basic sign up pages that you can create here yourself. And when you preview it, it will look like this. So this is a sign up form that you can send to people to sign up for your list if you do not embed this on your website. But there are more options. So a thank you page after the sign up form here, a confirmation email, confirmation thank you page, a final welcome email when they sign up to your list. All of that here can be configured. Also, when they update their profiles, you can change that form and the email that's being sent, etc. So that's all in here. Also, list fields. So if you create a form like this, you can say, for example, here, I want to have a first name and the last name. So if you want to have the first name also be required, you can enable that in here. And you can also add new fields like text, number, drop down, multi-select, etc. if you like to show that on the form. And then there's also email verification. Maybe this is an upgrade, I'm not sure, but that allows you to verify the emails that sign up to your list, which is a cool option. So that's basically what you have here on the left side. Before you get started, you create your list, you add your contacts to your list, and then you're ready to start sending your emails. And that's in the next part here. That's inside of the campaigns. So we have two things. We have campaigns and we have automations. And campaigns is basically where you're going to send emails to your list. So if you want to blast out a campaign, you're going to use a campaign. And that's what the first option is in here. So it works super simple. You click here at the right top at create campaign, and then you can choose to create a regular or a plain text campaign. Now, if you want to send links and track links, you want to use a regular campaign. So you're going to click on choose. And from here, you can choose to which list you want to send the email to. So in this case, I only have one list here that I created with myself on it. And I'm going to click on save and next. And now we can set up the sender address, etc. So name your campaign. So I'm going to do review campaign, and then the email subject. Welcome to my cool autoresponder. And then the from name. So I can say Tim's websites, and then from email. So this is your confirmed domain and your reply to. So you can use CleverlyBox here, but I recommend you to take your own domain name if you have one. So I'm going to say reply to this email address as well. Then in here on the right side, you can say, I want to track my opens, I want to track my clicks, and these are on by default, which I should let, I recommend you to have these on. A signature here, also recommended for deliverability. Then you can also add a custom tracking domain. So if you want to use that tracking domain here, you can select your tracking domain if you have verified one. So that's where you have your own domain, so it will be used in the links inside of your email. And you can also skip filled messages as well. So in this case, I'm going to click save and next. And in here, we can create our email. So create from an existing template. So when you click on start here, you can choose one of the templates that they provide in here. Now, right now, while I'm reviewing this, there are not many templates. So when I go to featured here, I see one email here, which is a template like this. Probably there will be more when they're launching this product. Again, I'm reviewing this very early at this time. There will be more, but you can do something like this. You could even do a blank email, or you could take an existing one like this one, and then it will load the email editor. So you can choose between Email Builder Pro or Email Builder Classic. Of course, we want to use the Pro Builder, which allows you to drag and drop your elements inside of your email. So here we have the email, the template that we just saw. And as you can see here, you can simply replace the pictures by what it is. Now, you can also remove elements. So if you don't like to have this block, you click on it and you simply delete it. You could do that with each block. So let's say we want to have a clean email. We can simply delete these blocks in here and we can start writing. Now from the right side here, you can drag and drop all these elements inside of your email. So let's say you want to add a text block, you simply add it like this. Want to delete a block, you delete it like this. Want to add a video here, a YouTube video, you simply drag and drop it in here. And then if you want to add your video, simply click to add your YouTube video and add the URL. So I'm going to paste my YouTube URL in here. I'm going to click save and boom, look at this. It's automatically adding the thumbnail to your email and it will be redirected to your YouTube video. Now you can write your content in here. So let me paste something. So there you go. Here is an email and I don't want to have this top block. So I'm going to delete this one. I like to have clean emails. Now look at this. This is an email for this specific product in here. And I can add my links to it as well. So basically I click in here and then I can modify it in here. So let me add a link as well. So here I'm going to do check out my full review. I'm going to link that and say, okay, save. And there you go. Now it's in my review here. Now let's say I want to add the image in the center here. I'm simply going to duplicate this block and I'm going to remove the first part here. And in the second block, I'm going to remove this one here. And then I'm going to drag and drop here. So I can drag and drop these elements. Look at this. I'm going to drag this here to this side. And now my email is like this. First an introduction, then my YouTube video, and then the rest with my email link in here. So that's how easy you can create emails. So here are the different blocks. As you can see, you can add columns. So you simply drag and drop that in here so you have 2 columns. And from here, you can drag images inside of here. You can say text, for example, inside of here. You can configure this super easy, and you can also modify it. So let's say you want to add more padding here. You can do that. So let me move myself to the left here. So you can add more padding from the top, as you can see here. You can add paddings to the bottom if you like to, left, right. All these options are in here. So there's a lot of possibilities. So in this case, I'm going to remove this block and go back here. And yeah, basically, that's it. You're going to click save and close so you can start sending your email. So we continue here. You can add a pre-header. So when you click on pre-header here, this is basically the text that people will read when they see your email. So instead of reading your content in your email, you could say, for example, want to save money on your autoresponder. This is what they will read below your subject line on their phone, for example, but it's not actual in your email. It's what you put into the pre-header, what they will read. So I'm going to click save and now I'm going to hit next. So from here you can say, I want to send it immediately or I want to send it at a specific date and time. So in this case, we're not going to schedule it. We're going to send it immediately. And then on the last screen here, you can check all of the details here and you can preview the email. You can send a test email or you can say done. When you do this, your email will be sent. Now, one of the things that you see on this screen right now is your campaign is under review by admin. You'll notify later by admin. So what this means, and I think this is a good thing, I contacted them and I said, hey, why do I see this message? And they say, we're going to do this for the first few emails because we don't allow spamming with our system. And I think this is a good thing because you want to have an email autoresponder, email platform that's not used by spammers because they want to keep their environment clean. So your first few campaigns will be under review, will be done quickly. And then once they see that you can be trusted, you will never see this message again. But I think it's good because it will save your environment so that your deliverability will always be higher. So that's the first part of CleverlyBox, creating campaigns and sending out emails. Then the next thing that you can do is you can create automations in here. So basically what an automation is, when somebody joins your list, you can automatically send them emails and follow-up emails. That's what you can do with the automations. So you basically click here on add new, and from here you could choose what kind of campaign you would like to create. So you could say, I want to send a welcome email to new subscribers, or you want to say happy birthday if you have their birthday, or a subscriber added date. So send an email based on when a subscriber joined your audience. You can choose between these options. So in this case, we're going to do a welcome to a new subscriber. And from here, you could choose the list where this automation will be triggered when somebody's added to a specific list. So from here, you give your automation a title. So I'm going to do welcome email, and then we're going to click on get started. So from here, you can set up your campaign. And here it automatically says new contact subscribed to email list. So you're going to click on plus here. And from here, you can decide what you want to do. So you can send immediately a campaign, an email, you can wait, you can evaluate a condition or an operation. But let's start with sending an email in here. So here you can fill out your subject, your from name, and your emails. So let me do that quickly. So here you go. I filled this out. You can set these information in here like track opens, clicks, etc. Save and next. And then you can write your email. So I'm going to click on create new email. And again, you can choose from these templates. So let's take the featured one here. Let's take this one and open the Email Builder Pro. And there you go. So here you see the template that was on the inside. So you can change everything in here. You can say, hey, welcome to my list, blah, blah, blah. This is not the best email templates to use for a welcome email, but you got the idea, right? You can change everything like I showed you before. And you're going to hit save and close. And you can set the pre-header again. But once you're ready, you click on next here and you're ready to go. You can click on close or back to workflow. And here you have your workflow. So your email is being created. And then you can say, for example, here, when you click the plus button, you can say, I want to wait here. And there you can say, I want to wait, for example, for 1 day. Confirm. And after a day, you can say, I want to send another email. Or you could do something like this, and evaluate a condition. So you could say here, subscriber read an email, or the subscriber clicked on links. Let's say they clicked on a link. You want them to click on a link. You say, okay, click on a link. I cannot choose between the two links. So I added demolink.com and demolink2.com. So let's say we want to have them click on demolink.com and specify the time to wait for the condition to be met, 1 day, and then confirm. So from here, you see the condition is not set up. So what did I do incorrectly? Choose the link. Okay, here, demo link, save changes. Here you could say, okay, somebody clicked the link yes, or somebody clicked the link no. So if they clicked yes, you can say, I want to do something else. I want to send them another email here, for example. And then you can go through the same process. And then if they did not click the link, you can create another email based because they did not click your link. And then you can do exactly the same thing. So here you have your workflow builder depending on what you configure inside of the builder here. So let's go back to the dashboard. That is the whole automation part from CleverlyBox. So we had the campaigns and we had the automations. And you can also create pop-up forms in here where you can add your website. So first you need to add your website. And when you have added your website, you can install, you get a code, a script that you can add to your website where these pop-ups will show up. That when people sign up through these pop-ups to your list, they will be added to your CleverlyBox account. So these pop-ups can be found under your list here, and then forms. So you could create a form here. When you click on create form, it will open the templates that you can choose from here. So let's say you want to use this template. Click start design. Well, first you need to say which list you want to add this pop-up to, and then give it a name, pop-up. And I'm going to click start design. So from here, this will be the pop-up on your website. And again, you have all these blocks here that you can choose from if you like to design this. And from here, you have the different settings. So for example, you can also choose another layout here and you have these settings. So they will be added to this list. And you can say, I want to have this pop up when the page loads on every page visit. Or you want to have this after the page has been loaded and you can wait a certain amount of seconds. Or you can say when somebody clicks, I want to have this pop up to show. One thing that I do miss here is the exit page. When somebody exits your page, that's what I love personally, to show a pop-up like this. Maybe they will add this, probably with enough feedback, they will add that option as well. But basically, that's how you create your pop-ups. And if you want to preview it, you click here on preview and boom. This will be the pop-up on your website. So you simply go to save here and then publish, and your pop-up has been published and will be added to your website when you add that script to your website. And that's basically what CleverlyBox is all about. It's a complete system to send emails, to send automations to your list. And again, if you have any questions, ask them in the comments below. Not again, I didn't say that. I want to say again, link in the description in case you're interested, where you can find all the details, the pricing, available upgrades, the coupons, my bonuses, etc. And from what I understand right now, you can send to 5,000 contacts unlimited emails. If you'd like to have more, there are some upgrades available as well. And yes, if you have any questions, make sure to ask them in the comments below. I try to answer all of the questions. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please hit a thumbs up if this video was useful to you, and please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't done yet. I do a lot of product reviews, marketing products, and yeah, hit that notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload a new review. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Talk soon. Cheers.